Alright guys, today I'm super excited because we've got more Nightmare Before Christmas figures to look at. And the cool thing I love about this line is all the secondary characters. Because now that they made all the main characters, we can get to all the cool ones like the little devil here and the melty guy. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of background characters we still need. So that's why I'm super excited that we're now up to Series 7 because we can get all those characters in this set. And of course these figures are so huge, boy, they take up our whole table. Oh, I just love it. Now this over here is Series 7, and as you can see, these figures are so darn big, they can only fit one per package. So it may take a couple other waves to get all the figures that we need to complete all the characters from the movie, but there over here, we have Series 8, which helps us complete our set of vampires. But enough talking, let's go ahead and open up our first vampire here, known as the Big Vampire. And boy, he's so big, he's the only one that can fit in this package. And what's getting our first vampire out of the package here? We see that, oh yeah, now that looks awesome. He's got that big rotund body, which, oh man, I guess we have to put these parts together. Like so. And it's gonna be hollow inside, so that's okay because he does look pretty darn cool, especially because his body's so big and the head's so small. But for being so small, boy, they packed a lot of detail in that thing, and it also articulates too. Oh, cool, couldn't ask for anything better than that. And then, let's see, we get the arms that looks like they articulate as well. And then we get these little arms that articulate too. So yep, there he is. All the way around, we have the big rotund vampire. And of course, if you want to see this guy's accessories, well, ooh, check this out. We've got right here the little umbrella with his hand attached. So that can only mean that these little hands come out. So we can attach the umbrella hand in its place. All right, cool, because in the movie, yep, they're all known to wear those really cool umbrellas over their heads. Oh, I love it. And then, of course, the second accessory we get is this really cool cauldron. So we'll just put that right there with them. Now, we also get these pieces right here, but of course, as you know, if you get all three figures, you can build a scene. So this, I think, goes with that scene that we're supposed to build. I just can't wait to see what scene we can build this time, and we'll find out once we open this guy right here, which is the tall vampire. So as you can see, he's thin and tall. So let's get this box open here and get out our second vampire of the day. And let's see, after getting this guy out of the package, ba-blam, there he is. Oh, he looks great. Looks just like he does from the movie. Yep, he's got that really cool pose and that head. Boy, there's a lot of detail in this head too. And ooh, check that out. That also articulates. So let's see, we also have one of these umbrella little gadgets here. So let's take off his hand right there. And ba-bam, we have our second vampire ready to go. Cool, so now that we got two of these guys here for displaying, which looks fantastic. Now I gotta say, this is really exciting to get these vampires because, well, when NECA made these guys a long time ago, well, they only got around to making one vampire, and now we're gonna be able to get all four in these cool sets. Okay, if we look at our last figure here, well, of course we have to have that common character that anchors this whole set together, and this time we get Skeleton Jack in his snowman form. Oh, that's so cool. So let's go ahead and open this guy up here. And what's getting our little snowman guy out of here? Oh, his head fell off. Let's go ahead and put this back on right there. And boom, we have our Skeleton Jack snowman. Oh boy, does he look great. Yep, looks just like he does from the movie where he's in Christmas Town and he pops up into that snowman, so that looks pretty cool. Yeah, I gotta say, boy, that's a really cool figure. Yep, I agree, Puppet Steve. What? Evil Snowgone? You're not even supposed to be in this episode. Oh, pish posh, Puppet Steve. Us Pumpkin Kings have to stick together. Yeah. Alright, so I've been studying these accessories for a couple seconds here, and I think I figured something out that's really cool. As you can see here, we've got some snowman parts right there. And if we turn back to the figure, well, we see there are all kinds of holes on the side of this guy's body. And of course, since the head popped off of this guy, I think he's interchangeable. So I guess you could turn Skeleton Jack here into a regular snowman from Christmas Town. Holy cow, so we get like two figures in one? That is ingenious. I like how they did that. So yep, we can either display this as the snowman guy or the Skeleton Jack snowman. Oh, cool, I like how they did that. And of course, best of all, if we look at the package here, we see that Oh, we get another accessory figure, the little penguin from Christmas Town. Oh, I love it. So, right, looks like Diamond Toys is on their A game with this really cool Series 7. And of course with that, we now have our 4 characters coming at us from Series 7. Oh boy, what a great Series 7 it is. Alright, so if we look back at the accessories here, it looks like our last one is this piece for the Build-A-Figure set. And once we put all these little pieces together, well, it looks like we don't have all the pieces here yet to build this scene. Oh man, so it looks like we're going to need Series 8 to do just that, to bring our Guillotine set together. Alright, so here is Santa Jack from Series 8, and it looks like, yep, they've got the pieces we need behind them. So let's open this guy up here. And boy, I gotta say, they did a great job on this guy. The detail on him is amazing. If we zoom in on the face here, we see that it's one great sculpt of Jack. And just in case you're wondering, here are the Jacks they've released previously. And yep, it's different from all the rest. I gotta say, if you compare them all, I think this one's probably my favorite that they've made so far. I just love that face. And as for the body, his uniform looks all tattered and burnt, just like it does from the movie after he gets blown out of the sky. Oh man, just gonna love that. And of course, moving on here, it looks like we have 2 more packages to open. And oh, cool. Looks like each one of these does contain 2 characters. We get a vampire and a witch in each one. So let's grab this one up here because this contains, let's see, the small vampire and Helga Mine, the witch. Because these are 2 figures I can't wait to add to my collection. All right, let's first pull out the vampire here because, well, we're on a vampire kick. He looks just like the other vampires with that blank stare. Yep, he's got all kinds of really cool details on him. I just love that face. And then, yep, his cloak is draping down. And it looks like he also comes with an umbrella accessory. Oh, I just love the detail on that umbrella. Nice. And let's see, it looks like it goes in his right hand here. So pull this off and put this umbrella on until it clicks into place. And ba-bam, we now have our vampire looking spiffy. And of course, our vampire collection grows to 3 vampires. Oh man, we're almost there. You know what? I think I'm so excited about getting all 4 vampires. We'll hold off on unboxing this one and just go to this other package here and get our last vampire so we can have our really cool display. And this one is called the Short Vampire, which comes with Zelda Born, ooh, the other witch. So let's see, get this guy out of here. And bam, we have our last, vampire coming at ya. And boy, he looks really cool. He's got a big round body too. Let's see, it's hollow inside just like the other ones. And you've got to like the detail on his face. Boy, they nailed that perfectly. And just like with the other ones, he also comes with this cool umbrella here. And it looks like this also goes in his right hand. So let's take his hand off here. All right, cool, that clicks into place. And yep, there he is, the umbrella carrying awesome vampire. And now we can put all 4 of our vampires together in one little cool display here. Perfect! And like I said before, each one of these vampires looks just like their movie counterpart, all different in style and shape, making this one cool looking diorama piece that you have to have for your collection. Especially if you want to put old Vampire Jack in the background, to hang out with his little vampire friends. Oh, just loving it. Alright, so now that with the vampires out of the way, it's time to check out the witches. And the first one up here is Helgaborn. Boy, she looks great. She's got the big nose up front, the hair's cascading down her body there. Ah, perfect. We got the really cool hands right there, and the expression on her face looks great, just like it does in the movie. And if we check out her accessory, well, it looks like we get the broomstick that she flies on. Display her with that, and bam, we have our witch. But now we just need our other witchy friend, which we have right here. And I gotta say, for being smaller, she does have the same kind of level of high detail. Oh, look at those eyeballs way underneath her hat there. Oh, nice. We see the big boil on her nose there. Ugh, gross. But yep, she's got hair coming down her backside there. And let's see, we've got a little hole on the bottom, which probably to stand her up on her base. Let's get that out of here. And boom, there she is, on her base. And once we put both these figures together, all right, we've got both our witches from the movie. Now, one thing I do want to point out about these witches is that, well, NECA ended up making these witch figures too a couple years ago. And I gotta say that, well, some of these figures looks better than the ones that Diamond made, actually. Now, if we compare both these Zelda-born figures together, I think Diamond's the clear winner because it looks more movie accurate, where this one kind of looks like the one from the movie, but kind of doesn't. But I do gotta say, I do like how they went with the thread wig type hair instead of going with the plastic hair. But unfortunately, when it comes to the Helga one, I gotta say that NECA actually is the one that knocked it out of the park, because I think this one looks more movie accurate than this one. And I do really especially like the hair that they used on this figure as opposed to the hair made in plastic on the Diamond version. Okay, and with that, looks like we have two of these Build-A-Scene figure pieces to put together for both these sets. And it looks like all these are part of the base. And once we put these together with our other pieces and put this whole display together, and bam, we have our Guillotine Build-A-Scene figure for both Series 7 and 8. Cool! I gotta say, the detail on this thing is amazing. Look at that. Ooh, we got the blade right there, which goes down into the little basket that comes with the vampire guy. Ah, cool. So yep, looks like all the pieces come together for this really cool diorama piece. Now that's what I'm talking about. And of course, if you think that this is all that Diamond Toys has to offer with this cool line, well, you'd be wrong, because over the summer, they also released this figure right here, which was a Walgreens exclusive, the figure of Jewel. Oh, cool. So let's open this up real quick. And we see that this is another highly detailed figure that they made. Oh man, it's a shame it's an exclusive, because this would be great to see in stores. But yep, there she is. Zoom in on that face there, and we see the eyelashes overtake the eyeballs there. But they're there. Oh, that's funny. But yep, there's Jewel, looking great as ever. Especially if we put her next to Dr. Finkelstein and pushing that wheelchair of his, just like at the end of the movie. Oh, cool. Alright kids, well there they are. Series 7, Series 8, and even exclusive bonus figures coming at ya, which will all be available soon for sale.